Hello everyone, welcome back to D&D and Me, and we're going to continue on the 5th edition Monster Manual, where I'll be reading about the Fomorians. These things are, if I'm correct, giantkin, and they pretty much got some fucked over by evil magic or force underground, I don't remember, but we'll read into it. The most hideous and wicked of all giant kind, I was right, are the godless Fomorians whose deformed bodies reflect their vile demeanor. I'm assuming because they're just that asshole-ish. Some have facial features randomly distributed around their misshapen, warty heads. I'm just going to imagine, someone has, their jaw over here, and then their nose over here, and then, an eyeball here, and then in the back of their head, which would be literally a smart way of keeping the eyes open, or having eyes in the back of your head type of thing, you know? That was stupid. Anyway, other limbs oh, wow, that is bad. Others have limbs of grossly different sizes and shapes, or emit terrible howls each night they draw breath through misshapen. I think I misread that. I'm going to restart that sentence because this is already off to a bad start. Others have limbs of grossly different sizes and shapes, or emit terrible howls each time they draw breath through misshapen mouths. Their wretched appearance rarely evokes sympathy. However, for the Fomorians brought their doom upon themselves with the evil that rules their hearts and minds. It's a fey curse. The elves remember when the Fomorians were among the most handsome of races, possessed of brilliant minds and unrivaled magical ability, that physical perfection did not extend to their hearts. However, as a lust for magic and power consumed them, the Fomorians sought to conquer the Feywild and enslave its inhabitants, claiming those creatures magic for themselves. When the Fae united to defend their realm, the Fomorians fought them and were subjected to a terrible curse. Probably because you're trying to subjugate and take over an entire fucking plane of existence. I was going to say continent for some reason, but I don't think the Feywild is considered a continent. It's probably more like a living being. One by one, the giants fell as their bodies were warped to reflect the evil in their hearts. Stripped of their grace and magical power, the wretched horrors fled from the light, delving deep beneath the world to nurse their hatred. Cursing their fate, they have ever plotted vengeance against a fae that wronged them. I'm assuming these things are super fucking racist against elves. Reading this, just based off of the stats, they are going to fucking hate anything that is partially elf in any way, shape, or form. The Fomorians dwell... Giants of the Underdark, sorry. The Fomorians dwell in eerie, beautiful caverns in the Underdark, rarely venturing to the surface. Their lairs feature abundant access to water, fish, and mushroom forests, as well to the creatures whose slave labor keeps the Fomorians fed. When those slaves can no longer toil, they are slain and devoured. Wickedness and depravity are the cornerstones of Fomorian society, in which the strongest and cruelest giants rule. Fomorians mark their territories with the corpses of their enemies, painting their caverns with blood or stitching together limbs and body parts to make mockeries of the creatures they have killed. I'm assuming that's, sacrilege of some degree. Ruined flesh, evil minds. The deformities visited on the Fomorian... I cannot form a coherent sentence out of this. Jesus Christ. The deformities visited on the Fomorians prevent them from hurling rocks like their giant kin. That doesn't sound right. Or wear anything more than scraps of cloth. However, the grotesque positioning of their eyes, noses, and ears give Fomorians keen perceptive abilities, making it hard to surprise or ambush them. The greed and evil of the Fomorian lies in the heart of their degeneration and fall, and continues to plague them. Fomorians make alliances with other creatures when it suits them, but they are disloyal by nature and betray their allies on a whim. They're never going to side with Drow. Curse of the Evil Eye. Fomorians can pass their curse on to other creatures using a power called the Evil Eye, a last vestige of the giants' once remarkable spellcasting ability. A creature cursed by the Fomorian's eye is magically twisted and deformed, gaining a glimpse into the pain and malice that has consumed this evil race. Fomorian, the stats. They're huge giants, chaotic evil, AC of 14 natural armor, hit point average of 149, 13d12 plus 65, and a movement speed of 30 feet. They have a natural strength of 23 plus 6, a dexterity of 10 plus 0, a constitution of 20 plus 5, a intelligence of 9 minus 1, a wisdom of 14 plus 2, and a charisma 6 minus 2. Its proficient skills are perception 8 and stealth 3, meaning that it has a plus 3 to proficiency bonus. I think, because if I'm correct, perception is based off of wisdom. But that perception's way better. We'll figure that one out later. It's got senses of dark vision up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 18. It speaks giant and undercommon, does not speak regular common. It's a challenge rating 8, 3,900 experience points. And it has multi-attack. The Fomorian attacks twice with its Great Club or makes one Great Club attack and uses the Evil Eye once. The Great Club is a melee weapon attack, plus 9 to hit, reach at 15 feet, one target only, 19 average, 3d8 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. The Evil Eye. The Fomorian magically forces a creature he can see within 60 feet of it to make a DC 14 Charisma saving throw. The creature takes 27 average, 6d8 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a half as much damage on a successful one. You can hear how tired and dyslexic I am, apparently. Curse of the Evil Eye recharges after a short or long rest, so it only really gets used this once per combat. With a stare, the Fomorian uses Evil Eye, but on a failed save, the creature is also cursed with magical deformities. What the fuck? While deformed, the creature has a speed halved, has disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dexterity. The transformed creature can repeat the saving throw whenever it finishes a long rest, ending the effect on a success. Oh, with a stare, the Fomorian uses Evil Eye, but on a failed save. I misread that completely as even on a failed save. Well, everyone, that was a travesty of trying to record that, but because I am, one, tired, and two, I much prefer you guys seeing my mess-ups, mostly because it feels a little bit authentic at that point. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in the near future. Peace.